crack house they built on Mesquite, in the desert. There's no trees there. There's no
She's talking
vegetation.
about
It's
the
just
Las
a house
Vegas
sitting there,
shooter.
an ordinary
This is
like
her take
2-bedroom
on it.
house, and that's the only asset that they can
Asset.
find he had. So he got some money.
Lots
He
more,
got
actually.
maybe hundreds of
Talk to his
thousands of dollars
tenants.
off of something, and he was spending it going to
See, with
Reno
Tamara,
and,
she
and
can hear
Las
just a
Vegas
little bit of the
gambling
information, and she
and
figures it out
all
completely.
that, and
Very, very
renting
good. She's
rooms.
very
But
good at
as
that.
far
But
as
it's usually
assets, they
wrong. I don't know
cannot
why,
find
but it seems to
anything.
be inaccurate to the hilt.
He sent apparently the last of his money to $100,000 and $15.
Honey, I want Valerie to, honey, can I speak? I want you guys, since you seem to be unaware of it, they just had 20,000 acres burned down around Santa Rosa. They've just had, and it also includes Napa and Sonoma, some of the choicest land. Ask Coppola about his vineyards just now if he's not worried about them getting burned to the fucking ground.
What's new? They have fires every year.
Ask Valerie about that. Valerie, what do you think all these fires are about, honey?
They've been here I've been here 50 years. What do they call Los Angeles? The Four Seasons of Los Angeles? Fire, riot, flood.
She's right.
Yeah, there's a ramp up on disasters. They've always had it.
Yeah.
There's kind of a ramp up this year.
Kind of, or is there a wrap up, Valerie? Kind of, or is there a wrap up of Disaster Program 101?
There is a ramp up. The two earthquakes, Mexico City and Oaxaca, up in that area.
And who do you think might be most responsible for this ramp up, Valerie? Okay, tell Tamara what the Anunnaki are.
It's been here. We looked at property, beautiful property. You couldn't believe out in Tujunga Canyon. It was a 4-bedroom, 2-story farmhouse
wild
on
west
5 acres for $50,000.
That's me. I know. I've been there.
Tujunga Canyon. It was beautiful, surrounded by trees.
Cowabunga Canyon.
I didn't want to work
a lot of shit going on up there.
But we declined to get involved because there's nothing but fires and flood out there, and this was over 50 years ago.
Fires and flood.
Okay. So it happens all the time on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's ramped up, hasn't it, Valerie?
The ramp up is, if you add up all the fires, there are even more now.
She knows.
And all the disasters.
She's following them. She's following the fire, Valerie. She's following the hurricanes, Valerie. She's following along. As a lot of other people programmed to do so are. Following along. Follow the disasters. They're so miserable. Everybody's in suffering. They're drowning. Their bodies are floating everywhere. Right, Valerie? Bodies are floating everywhere. Isn't that right?
I've got the TV on now. There's nothing on there about any pending thing, any disaster. There isn't. Living time to clean out your closet. That's what's on now.
Well,
on Good Morning America.
Yeah, but go to the news, honey. Go to the news. Go to CNN. You got it on your machine. They'll probably have it, but probably the best one would be go to ABC or one of those. They'll have it. They'll have it in the round.
Oh, I'm on 40 now. Vegas Strip Martinez. And country will not be.
Hello?
Where on, Valerie? Are you there?
The phone went out, and I did not hear what Tamara just said at all.
Well, she's saying that there's not very many disasters just now.
I'm saying on the news right now, there is nothing but a fire. It says Spanish Kingdom. Country will not be divided. That's on the news right now. And on Good Morning America, that's how to clean out your closet. Okay,
but do you think that there's information on other news stations that would tell you that Northern California, just at this moment...
You haven't been watching mine.
What?
You don't have a TV.
No, I watched yours this morning.
You did not.
Yes, I did. Laying on your bed waiting for you to come back up. Tamara has a time doing a linear progression through her experiences. What I did is I went up to do my business. I brushed my teeth, took my shower, came out of the shower. She headed downstairs just before I could go into her room to talk to her. And so I laid on her bed with the television on. She leaves the television on all of the time. And I watched it for, I don't know, probably 15 minutes, and I'd gotten my fill. But the news feed this morning on channel ABC or whatever, very, very graphically explored the potential commercial opportunities of a well thought out fire. That's what they were discussing. The firemen were busy, and they were happy to say so. The planes were dumping their dump, and everything was happening very nicely. A lot of money is going to be expended for these efforts to save you after they've told you to evacuate and let your house burn down, to save your property. That's what they're doing. Yes, that's it. Of course, I'm absolutely inaccurate. It's October the 8th, and the broadcast from one of the ABC, NBC, one of those googly gooks this morning at about, say, I want to say 6:37, 45, something in there, said that there was 20,000 acres burned in Santa Rosa, that Napa and Sonoma were going up in flames. They said this, but Tamara doesn't see it.
Well, I have never seen when they have a fire, they didn't keep it on all day. That's what, when they have a fire, some big fire someplace, it's on all day. And they're, oh, well, it's burning now. Yeah, they're trying to put it out. Oh, it's burning. They're trying to put that's all day long.
Ask Valerie, honey. Ask Valerie.
I don't see anything. I don't.
Ask Valerie why they're not showing everything in the disasters right now. Ask her that.
They're steering everybody towards the hurricane while other disasters are raging on.
Oh, if you read history, they've had bigger disasters than this. I think the 1900s, they had a huge.
And the play goes on.
Houston wiped out Houston.
Yeah, and the play goes on.
Hurricane in Texas.
Talk to Hart. Talk to the heart. Talk to the heart. It's been around for a very, very long time.
They've always had global warming. At one time in the 1800s, the ice melted
Ask
at
the
the
gods.
North Pole so much that a ship
high atmospheric radio propagation. That's it. High atmospheric radio. What are they doing way up there?
And then it froze up
Heart.
again.
It's godlike. It really is. Lightning clouds, storms. That's what HAARP represents. And it has nothing to do with anything to do with wiping people out. It has nothing. Would you say, Valerie, that HAARP has absolutely nothing to do with wiping people out?
No, it wouldn't. They make rainbow clouds and they rain microwaves at the clouds.
So you're saying they use radio microwave technology to charge up the atmosphere to do what? Nasty things?
It only gets so nasty. There's angels that work with them at that level, and they come in and do stuff too. They mitigate the damage.
So, but there is damage. So why would they even have to mitigate the damage? If they're angels, wouldn't there be no damage?
Man is trying to learn to control the weather, and he can't really do it that great. Higher spirits come and help when they don't get it right.
I see. So you're saying that man is in the business of controlling the weather. Is that what you're saying?
They've always tried to control rivers. Whole civilizations have died out because rivers changed and there was no water. That's what they think that happened.
San Joaquin Valley.
People in central Mexico there where those.
What about the San Joaquin Valley, hon?
Yeah, it's always been that way.
What about the San Joaquin Valley, hon?
And, well,
the biggest storm in 40 years dumped footage in the Sierras, yet they're tearing out the orchards for lack of water.
The San Joaquin Valley used to be a marshland. It was marshes in the San Joaquin Valley.
A lot of marshes too. That's where the Kern River flowed to.
And now this nature conservative, they're trying to make it into a marshland again, and they're people who have had farms there, they're shutting them out of water and everything, and trying to make, it's a terrible story. I mean, it's terrible if you've worked your family's worked hard for something all your life, and all of a sudden somebody comes along and makes it and your crops or do something. And that's what they've done up there. And that man has done that. Nature's Conservancy.
Nature Conservancy has done what? They want it back into marshlands. They want natural habitat.
Yeah, they wanted to turn it back into marshlands. They're cutting off those people's water that have orchards and everything. That's why it's dying.
And what about all those people that have lost their jobs working on those farms? What about those, Tamara? Don't they need to get the fuck out of California now because they're no longer useful? What do you think?
No, they're fighting. They're fighting the last-ditch effort to try to save it. And now that Trump is in, they can probably overturn it. But Obama, they appealed to Obama a lot that he would always go with the environmentalist, nature conservative. But now Trump will probably go with the farmers.
But they're already, honey, it's a little late because the farmers are gone. I mean, how's he gonna?
They can get, if they get some water back, they can start their farms up again.
Do you know how long it takes to bring an almond orchard? Important. You know how long it takes to bring an almond orchard to fruition? You know how long it takes on average?
Oh my God, 20 years.
Ah! Well, Tamara's got a great idea. They can start over, and in 20 years they might get some nuts.
Well, they could raise peaches and oranges. It doesn't take long for an orange tree to grow.
No, Valerie, how long does it take a peach tree to come into fruition?
I got a little baby nectarine tree, and it grew to a big, huge, humongous nectarine tree in a year, and we had nectarines all over the place.
1 year.
And then it died, and I don't know why.
From flat out cloud field. 1 year before you get a bite of fruit. 1 year.
Down there
That's
so
all.
it would die.
You can eat something else like dirt in the meantime, can't you? What, honey? What?
I said the gardeners from next door might have killed my tree there.
Yes, gardeners.
They cut down my beautiful bougainvillea. Oh, they said the owner.
Next door.
They came in my yard.
I have to go. This is what next door does. I have to go. This is what next door does.
The bush that is huge bumps.
Yet I do wonderful things like when I contacted the owner once and I said, well, your trees are overhanging, maybe you can cut them back, and they did.
They come and try to do something to my yard.
My value is limited at best. What? Go ahead, hon. Go ahead.
The contractor was from Guatemala. Now these rich contractors.
Rich contractors from Guatemala.
El Salvador and Guatemala.
Rich contractors from.
They get in by paying our Spanish. You know, our mayor is part Spanish. And
Villaraigosa.
Villaraigosa. They pay these guys for their green
El
cards.
Jefe, Villaraigosa. He got a Spanish and Mexicans and all kinds of things working for the city when he was
there. They come in and take jobs away from
That's
America.
why they voted for him.
All the American contractors.
Yes.
And this was another rich contractor. He had a truck, tree trimming, and all the equipment.
That's right, Rich.
He was from Guatemala. He cut down my beautiful bush.
He was the supervisor. He was not the owner. I think there might have been some white money involved. But anyway, go ahead.
I live next door to some Guatemalans, and they're gardeners, and they do care out your produce you grow it.
Yeah. Well,
they leave it alone, and
we want to eat something, and the produce you turn out, you eat it. That's simple.
Oh, that guy, he doesn't live there. He's a veterinarian. The one next door. Nobody's lived in there since 1906, except for
1906.
Once in a while, it's a guest house or whatever.
Next door since 1906. I mean,
God damn it.
What do you think a house that would?
I mean, 2006.
What do you think? I'll do a round on it.
To live in
1906.
while his big mansion was being renovated.
Big mansion
He's
up
the
somewhere.
veterinarian that owns a big
I don't know if you've been following the trend lately, but veterinarians are bad. You can't even have a dog fart in their space for less than 500.
He was about the same age I was when I moved in here. So he's my age 80. Now, 80 or 81.
And he's a millionaire.
Like that.
Millionaire, he has millions.
But nobody lives there.
A veterinarian has millions.
He's having it renovated for some reason. I don't know. But he keeps his files in that guest house and back. And he had this Guatemalan tree trimmer.
Goddamn Guatemala. She hates Guatemala.
Cut back my beautiful bush. It was
when you cut down Tamara's beautiful bush and you happen to be Guatemala, well,
and
if I were Guatemalan, I would not come here. I would
walk
not.
under it. And there's plenty more.
She would find out that you were Guatemalan.
Do that. It's not against the law.
This is what you're going to deal with.
Back, and he didn't cut
Against the law.
their bush. No, he didn't cut
Tamara's
their
law.
bush.
A lot of things against Tamara's law. Nothing.
And he lied.
He lied.
To me. He said, the city hired him to do it. And then I said, well, okay. The
A
city
Guatemalan would lie because she didn't want to be exposed to the ridicule and danger of her. I don't know why he would lie.
I mean, I don't know. It's weird.
Yes, it's weird to lie to cover your ass when the white queen comes upon you. It's almost and I warned him. I said, if you cut down that bush, you're going to have a problem. I told it to him 3 times.
He knew it, and